The problem. I felt a cold shiver at his words. The doctor's voice showed he was very affected. Holmes leaned forward, his eyes shining with interest. You saw it, as clearly as I see you. And you said nothing. What was the point? Why did no one else see it? The tracks were 20 yards from the body. No one noticed them. I only did because I knew the old story. Are there many sheepdogs here? Yes, 12 feet high. A small gate that goes to the moor. He was 50 yards away from it. Now, Dr. Tarr, Mortimer, this is important. Were the marks on the path? Right by the path on that side. Very interesting. Sir Charles stood there for 5 or 10 minutes. How do you know? His cigar ash fell twice. Very good. This man thinks like us, Watson. But the marks? He left his own prints on the gravel. I saw no others. Holmes hit his knee in anger. If only I had been there, he said. This case is very strange and perfect for a scientific mind. That gravel path could have told me so much. But now it's ruined by rain and people walking over it. Oh, Dr. Mortimer, why didn't you call me? You have a lot to answer for. I couldn't call you, Mr. Holmes, without telling the public. I had reasons not to do that. Also, why do you stop? Because even the best detectives can't help in some cases. You mean something supernatural? I didn't say that exactly. But you believe it. Since the death, I've heard strange things that don't follow nature. Some people saw a creature on the moor. It looked like the demon from the Baskerville legend. It was huge, glowing, and scary. I spoke with the witnesses, a farmer, a blacksmith, and a local man. They all said the same thing. People are now afraid to walk the moor at night. And you, a man of science, believe this? I don't know what to believe. Holmes lifted his shoulders. I usually deal with real things, he said. I fight crime, but the devil himself is too much. Still, the footmarks are real. The old hound was real too. But if that's true, why did you come to me? Investigate. Then how can I help? Tell me what I should do with Sir Henry Baskerville. After Sir Charles died, we searched for him. He was farming in Canada. He's a good man from what we know. Sir Charles had 2 brothers. One died young and was Henry's father. The other, Roger, was wild and looked like Hugo Baskerville in the old painting. He left England and died of yellow fever in Central America in 1876. Henry is the last Baskerville. I meet him at the station in 1 hour and 5 minutes. He came to Southampton this morning. What should I do with him? Why not send him to his family home? It seems right, but all Baskervilles there meet bad ends. I think Sir Charles would have warned me to keep Henry away, but the local people need him. Sir Charles helped the area a lot. Without Henry, that work will stop. I may be biased, so I ask your advice. Holmes thought for a moment. Let me understand, he said. You think something evil makes Dartmoor dangerous for Baskervilles. There is some proof that it might be true. But if it's a ghost or devil, it could hurt him in London too. Why would it only work in one place? You make it sound like a joke, Mr. Holmes. But your advice is that Henry is as safe in Devonshire as in London. Yes, he arrives in 50 minutes. I suggest you take a cab, stop your dog from scratching my door. Come see me here at 10 o'clock tomorrow and bring Sir Henry with you. I will do that, Mr. Holmes. He wrote the time on his shirt cuff and hurried out. Holmes called after him on the stairs. One last question, Dr. Mortimer. I didn't hear that. Thank you. Good morning. Holmes sat back, looking pleased. He had a new case to enjoy. Going out, Watson? Unless you need help. Not now. I'll call on you when it's time to act. This case is special. If you pass Bradley's, ask for a pound of strong shag tobacco. Also, don't return before evening. I'd like to compare ideas with you later. I knew Holmes needed silence when he was thinking deeply. He studied every clue, tested ideas, and chose the important ones. So I spent the day at my club. I came back to Baker Street in the evening, around 9. When I opened the door, I thought there was a fire. The room was full of smoke. The lamp's light was hard to see, but it was just thick tobacco smoke, and I started coughing. Through the haze, I saw Holmes in his robe, smoking his pipe. Papers were all around him. "Have a cold, Watson?" he asked. "It's unbearable." "Then open the window." "You look fresh, Watson. Your hat and boots are clean, so you stayed inside all day. You don't have close friends, so the club was the only place." "That makes sense. People miss clear things all the time." "Now, where do you think I've been? You stayed here too." "Wrong. I've been to Devonshire in spirit. My body stayed in this chair, drinking coffee and smoking tobacco. I sent for a big map of the moor and studied it all day. I think I know the area well now." "Is it a large map?" "Very large. He showed me the map. This is the area. Baskerville Hall is in the center. With woods around?" "Yes. I think the yew alley is this line here. On the right is the moor. This small group of houses is Grimpen. Mortimer lives there. Within 5 miles, there are only a few homes. Here's Laughter Hall. And this house might be the naturalist Stapleton's. 2 farmhouses are here, Hightor and Fulmire. And here, 14 miles away, is the big prison at Princetown. The moor is empty and lonely. This is where the tragedy happened. We may see it happen again. It sounds wild. Yes, perfect for a dark story, if the devil wanted to act in human life. So, do you believe in the supernatural now? Maybe the devil works through people. But 2 questions remain. First, was there a crime? Second, what was it and how was it done? If Dr. Mortimer is right and it's not natural, we must give up. But we must try every normal idea first. Let's close the window now. I think a closed room helps me think better. Maybe one day I'll even sit in a box to think. Have you thought about the case today? Yes, like the footprints. What do you think of that? Mortimer said. The man walked on tiptoe. He repeated someone else's idea. Why would a man walk like that? What else could it be? He was running fast, scared, running for his life, until his heart gave out. Running from what? That's the mystery. I think he was already scared before he started to run. Why do you think that? If the danger came from the moor, why would he run toward it, not back to his house? And he cried for help where no help was. You think he was meeting someone? He was old and weak. It was wet and cold. Why would he stand for 10 minutes in one place? As Mortimer guessed from the cigar ash, but he walked every evening. But I don't think he waited by the moor gate each time. In fact, he usually avoided the moor. That night was different. He was leaving for London the next day. Things are getting clearer, Watson. It all connects now. Please hand me my violin, and we'll stop thinking about it until we see Dr. Salt, Mortimer, and Sir Henry in the morning.